fortunate enough to have been in some decent films along the road, then there are obviously things that stand out about all of them.
Sam Elliott is an American actor, famous for playing characters like General Ross in Hulk and Carter Slade in Ghost Rider. His full name is Samuel Pack Elliott, but is also known as Pack. He was born on August 9, 1944, in Sacramento, California, United States, making him 77 years old at the time of this production. He stands at 1.88 meters, or 6 feet 2 inches tall. Young Elliott enrolled at the University of Oregon, where he studied English and psychology for just 2 terms before dropping out to pursue his passion for acting, a calling that made his father less than excited. The two sparred over the career choice and never were able to settle their differences, as his father died of a heart attack when Elliott was just 18. While today, The Big Lebowski is known as something of a cultural touchstone, responsible for inspiring bathrobe-wearing dudes and white Russian cocktail parties everywhere, it's easy to forget that when it was initially released back in 1998, it was nothing short of a flop.
I've worked with rather than the film itself, if that makes any sense. And I don't think it'll ever get any better than it was on this film.
Samuel Pack Elliott is the son of Glenn Mamie, a physical training instructor and high school teacher, and Henry Nelson Elliott, who worked as a predator control specialist for the Department of the Interior. His parents were originally from El Paso, Texas, and Elliott has an ancestor who served as a surgeon at the Battle of San Jacinto. He moved from California to Portland, Oregon with his family when he was 13 years old. Elliott spent his teenage years living in Southeast Portland and graduated from David Douglas High School in 1962. After graduating from high school, Elliott attended college at the University of Oregon as an English and psychology major for 2 terms before dropping out. He returned to Portland and attended Clark College in nearby Vancouver, Washington, where he completed a 2-year program and was cast as Big Jewel, one of the leads in a stage production of Guys and Dolls. The Vancouver Columbian newspaper suggested that Elliott should be a professional actor. After his graduation from Clark in 1965, Elliott re-enrolled at the University of Oregon and pledged at the Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity. In the late 1960s, Elliott relocated to Los Angeles to pursue a career in acting, which his father had dissuaded him from doing, instead urging him to obtain a college degree. Elliott worked on construction while studying acting and served in the California Air National Guard's 146th Airlift Wing at Van Nuys Airport before the unit moved to Channel Islands Air National Guard Station. Ross and Elliott met in 1978 while filming the horror film The Legacy in London, in which they played a couple who were among a group of tourists terrorized at a creepy English estate. Actually, Elliott had a small role in Butch Cassidy nearly a decade earlier, but he and Ross never met on set. The two apparently saw a lot more of each other while making Legacy. Back then, Ross was on her 4th husband, and Elliott had never been married. Ross divorced in 1979 and married Elliott in 1984. The couple appeared together on screen again in 2017.
To the camera, it was a labor of love for a lot of people. And I think in the end that we pulled it off with a piece of really good entertainment.
Pack earns around $500,000 annually in his ripe age from his movies and by lending his iconic voice to several projects. The remarkable character actor, whose resume boasts such classics as The Big Lebowski, Roadhouse, Tombstone, and Mask, has taken over $1.56 billion at the worldwide box office. Elliott is estimated to be worth $20 million. Elliott lives on a beautiful ranch in Malibu along with his wife. Moreover, Sam has a house in Harrisburg, Oregon. The actor also has ownership of his childhood home in Northwest Portland. His house in Harrisburg is worth $560,000 and features 3 bedrooms, a swimming pool, and 2 bathrooms. In his garage, you'll find a Chevy Suburban, a Ram truck, a Cadillac CTS, and a Ford Mustang.